Happy Thursday. We're here. Okay. Thank y'all for being patient. Okay. Thank y'all for being patient. My ass is on the phone this morning and all of the things, but we're here. Thank y'all for being here. All right. Let's get into our show because we have one. All right. So at least where all you oh, let me get out y'all business. All right. Ciao. Oh, why y'all keep sending me stuff? I got a show to do. All right, but good morning to everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by. Followers, caramelians, haters, all of you. Thank you for all being here this morning. Okay. Let's see who's in here right quick before we get into the show. I see 62 of you guys watching thus far. For everybody compiling in, let me do my quick good mornings, okay? Because we're gonna get it. See, it's jumping already. Mary Giles, good morning. Rose Olmstead, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Tam C, good morning. Bridget J, good morning. Good morning, Monique Johnson. Woman Within, good morning. Clarity Speaks, good morning. Bridget J, I think I said good morning. Monique Johnson. Connie Burns, good morning. Carla Burrell. Cheryl Williams, Betty Jonkin, good morning. Bernadette is here. Sherry Johnson, Betty Lonkin again. D is real is here. Melinda is here. Tripping Hard, that's a new name. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Kelly S, thanks for being here. Shiny Darling Emery, good morning. Crafting with your flamboyant creator. Good morning. Patricia Ransom, good morning. AAMU Gray, good morning. Good morning, Big State. Good morning, Patricia Ransom. Good morning, my Mar KBR. What up, Darling Munger? What's up? Good morning, Darkus Williams. Good morning. Who else? Caramel Rail. Good morning. Carla Van Zant. Good morning. Sylvia Blow. Good morning. Corey Swain. Good morning. Good morning, Carla Van Zant. Good morning. Siobhan Foster. Good morning, Lisa's World. Good morning. Y'all in here. Teresa Williams. Hey. Kelly S again. Hey, Angela Kelly. Good morning. Good morning, Erica Rogers, Deborah Johnson, Lori Eden, Chevelle Carter, Shirley Terry, Miss Aisha. Good morning. Verdi Tulu Taylor. Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Really Rails Canadian best friend. I love your name. Good morning, Robin Glenn Williams. Hello, Teresa Williams, Miss Pruitt, Henry Lee, Marian's Favorites, Dark and Lovely, Artrell Palmer, Maria Perry. Just damn. Yes, honey, I love your name. Essie Thompson, S.R. Halvan. Good morning, Sax Brazil. Good morning. And everybody coming in. See how we went from 65 to 158 people like that. Oh, I must be the shit, huh? Okay. Anyway, let's get into our show. Immaculate Davis. Good morning. All right. Y'all know I like that food. So we got a great show. Let's jump right in. Everything said in the video is alleged, and in my opinion, as you guys can see going across my screen, and is used for what? Entertainment purposes only. All right, fair use and entertainment purposes only, meaning don't take none of this shit personal in my Monica voice. All right, moving on. Let's get started. For the hating ass BS, let me go ahead. I ain't even gonna go there. But because I'm feeling a little petty, Pettyville gonna start early today, child. For the hating ass BS that want to come on my fucking comments talking about some a background I chose to put up on my damn it's called mine YouTube page. Okay, bitch, get a fucking life. Okay, please get a life. Go somewhere. I don't know. What is this? What time rush hours start? 5? Go take a walk, child, when rush hour traffic start. All right, go do that. Stay the fuck out of my damn comments. If you don't like me, don't come over here. That go for anybody. If you don't like a person, don't go to their platform. It's simple. That tells me you don't have a life. If you got to go on somebody's shit that you don't like, I'd never do no shit like that. If I don't like you, I don't fuck with you like that. Okay. That go for anybody. Anybody in the bushes is watching. If you don't like a person, why are you there? Why are you there? To leave nasty ass fucking comments? Like, that's the dumbest shit ever. That's how you get blocked to where you can't even see me no more. See, you were a fan. Now you can't be a fan no more because your ass is fucking blocked. Okay? Stay off people's shit just being negative. Do you have a man? Do you have a job? Do you have a life? Okay? Damn. Take y'all broke asses somewhere and sit the fuck down. And I'm talking about who I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck this morning. Okay? We on that. I'm so sick of y'all silly assholes, whoever y'all are. For real. You wake up and take the time to go to somebody's channel you don't like. That's some dumb mental shit right there. That's some schizophrenic shit right there. Who is on that? Girl, let's get into it. People don't have a fucking clue sometimes. But let's get into my show. I had to read a bitch down right quick. All right, whoever the bitch was, whoever, because you never know on YouTube, child. Everybody on YouTube. But anyway, say what you want to say now. All right, so Mendici's wishes Yandy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta a happy birthday. Okay. And he gets kind of read down in the comments. Okay. So there's, as you guys can see here, shout out to J Views Daily. Mendici says, happy birthday. Wow, 20 years of knowing you and 10 years of marriage. Says we created a wonderful life together while raising our incredible children and facing life's challenges. Our bond has only strengthened. You are my foundation, my companion, and my closest friend. He went on and on and on, child. So it said that Yandy made this post. I don't care. So people are saying that Yandy made this post instead of Mendici's, because the word on the street is Mendici's been out here cheating his ass off, okay, and that they having problems in their almost marriage because they're not legally married, okay. They were TV married, but not legally. So they said that Yandy, you worded this beautifully, girl, okay. Another person said a lie, don't care who tell it. Says 20 years, 2 outside children. Said to miss you. Said Miss Yandy, please, child. That's just so bad. So Mendici's claps back was saying, I've known her for 20 years, shaking my head now. Y'all, what the hell? All right, so another person comes back, child. They still won't done. Yandy wrote this, child. Blink twice. 20 years and he got 2 kids under 20. Said that I'm so lost. She ain't never leaving though. Said that she is in his phone again. Because she did say on the show that if y'all see any messages coming out from excuse me, that she be in his phone and she be sending messages. So that's what they saying here. Says, so you wrote that paragraph because why is there quotation marks? Says that wipe your tears, honey. It was me who typed this, okay? Says that I noticed she was on your page to make this post too. Aw, y'all are so fucking messy. Says that so Mendici's under fire for a birthday post that he wrote to Yandy, okay? They've been having some issues, true enough. But Yandy did slip up and say on the show that she do be in his phone sending messages out and that she do be responding to hoes. So people are saying, well, maybe she put this whole happy birthday post up to herself since she's sending out messages through his phone. I don't know who want to be doing that. I don't do that. I don't send messages out through my husband's phone. Like, I just don't do that. That's some stupid shit. But hey, to each his own. If that's what you feel like you need to do, child, do what you got to do. I ain't arguing with no hoes. We ain't never doing that. But go off Yandy and Mendici's. I really hope they make it. They've been together for a long time. I mean, you did help him pay his restitution and all that shit, girl. Y'all should stay together. Hell, it's called investment, I guess. Moving on. Anybody ever stayed in a toxic situation because you had a lot of investment? A nigga won't shit. He won't go to work. Okay, and put the hands upon you. He ain't the credit score fucked up and all that. He got to drive your car and drop you off at work, but you won't let the nigga go because you done invested too much. Anybody? Not me, girl. Moving on, though, child. Mama D. Let's get into Mama D. Ooh, child. Mama D, honey. Mama D goes off, child. She won't done. We talked about her last night. She is still going off on Bambi, talking about this palace mess, child. Let's get into Mama D with this damn message to Bambi. Shout out again to J Views Daily, child. Here we go.
Like the hand that feed it. Me and my family have been kind to your dumb ass. You and your goddamn broke back mountain family. You're never grateful because you don't even thank my son for even bringing you on the show. All the shit that my son has done for you, the thanks he get. When Spice is the one that said what she said and dare to go against the throne of grace. See, that's what make a dumb. Now you think you some big line bullshit. What you are big is a big linebacker. You wide back, yellow big giraffe walking big, and you'll never stand up to the armor of God. Nevertheless, the armor of the goddamn palace. And there you go, ho. There you go. Acting like a ho. Like the hand that feed it. Me and my family have been kind to your dumb ass. You and your goddamn broke back mountain family. You're never grateful because you don't even thank my son for even bringing you on the show. All the shit that my son has done for you, the thanks he get. When Spice is the one that said what she said and dare to go against the throne of grace. See, that's what make a dumb. Now you think you some big line bullshit. What you are big is a big linebacker. You wide back, yellow big giraffe walking big. And you'll never stand up to the armor of God. Nevertheless, the armor of the goddamn palace. And there you go, hoe. There you go. Acting like a hoe. Bite the hand that feed it.
Damn. But tell us how you really feel. She was kind of sounding like Tia Kemp up in there a little bit. Okay. You broke back mountain, broke down. I was like, damn. She really hates Bambi. Okay. Mama D really hates Bambi. But I said it last night. I'm going to say it again. Girl, stay out of their business. Why you got this much hate towards somebody? She brought your grandkids into this world. Okay. How you got that much hate towards her? Now I get it. Bambi do be talking a lot of shit sometimes. She really do. She really be doing a little team too much. But bottom line is both of y'all be doing it. Mama D, you be doing too much, and you a grandma. Like, fall back. It's giving a little bit too much energy. It's giving that you're too invested in, like I said, your son's life, who is a whole full-grown man with how many kids now? Like 5 kids, 3 baby mamas. Like, girl, let that man do what he do. Scrappy don't always need you to speak up for him. And I get it, you and Bambi have y'all little falling outs, but always remember, anything that you say, her kids are going to hear that. Okay? That's the part you need to understand. Her children, I'm pretty sure, are on social media. So when you make these rants talking about their mother, they love their mother. So they're going to feel a way about grandma saying some stuff about their mom, calling her a hoe. And you got to be very cognizant of the way you talk about people, especially when you're their grandmother, you know, or family. Y'all still family. Even though Bambi and Scrappy are no longer married, they're divorced, they're still family because they have children together. And that's for life. So the least you can do is find a way to get along with her. I mean, even if you feel like she is a bitch or whatever, it is what it. So can you can be a bitch too. Okay, for real, Mama D. If you watch my channel, baby, you can be a bitch sometimes too. So I mean, you ain't gotta love her, but try to get along for the sake of your grandkids, so that it's not so much tension. Because kids can feel tension. Kids know when a person don't like a person. They know. They know. Y'all need to swallow y'all pride and try to get along for the sake of the grandkids, okay? Because Bambi, at the end of the day, Bambi does control if her kids get to come to your house. So don't be on Instagram and any other damn gram crying because Bambi won't let the grandkids come and see your ass like you was doing before when you was talking shit about her. Because she can be like, I'm not letting my kids go over there. She was talking about grandparents' rights and all this. I don't give a fuck. I'm not letting my kids come over there. Because number one, I'm gonna tell you right quick. If you don't like me, my son can't be around you. You can't watch my child if you don't like me. That's just on period. You don't like me, you can't watch my child. Because I know you ain't trying to push my child down or you saying some real evil shit to my child about me. Or trying to, you know what I'm saying? Mental manipulation and all that shit. People are crazy. If you don't like me, you can't be around my child. Period. I don't give a hot damn. No, you can't watch. No, I would have told Bambi need to tell her until you get your shit together and figure out why you have so much hate for me, my kids can't come back over there. Period. Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn if they are Scrappy's kids. I pushed them out. So guess what? Get into it. All right. You can be around my child. If you don't like me, you hate me, you damn sure ain't be around mine. All right. So Scrappy responded. For those of you that care, let's watch, child. I said, Lord, these people, they don't have anything else going on. Shout out to reality TV, reality entertainment TV.
Talking bad, negative about me, and she been doing it for years. She been doing it even when I was married. You know what I'm saying? So say one thing about my people, cuz I got something gonna like the. Hey, and say one thing. You want to be famous? You want to be famous? Yeah, you want to be famous. You been want to be famous. You finally made it. You finally motherfucking made it. You finally made it, my nigga, to the big leagues. You finally made it to the big leagues, my nigga. You finally made it. So what you gonna do with it? Don't keep talking about scrap. Don't keep talking about scrap. You gotta find something else to do. Talk about who you with. Don't talk about me. I ain't trying to hear it. Because there ain't no reason to talk about me, my nigga. Ain't no reason to talk about me. You feel me? Don't talk about me. Find somebody else to talk about. Find something else to do. Because I'm telling you, you keep popping like you that shit, and you ain't got no little skeletons out here. I know. And I'm Mama D's son, and I will blast it, nigga. Keep popping. Keep talking. Man, I will blast the motherfucker. I will blast the motherfucker on the internet. Not hurt nobody, but I will put some shit out there. Cause I be being quiet. I don't be trying to put nothing out about nobody. For what? I be trying to live my life. My happy little peaceful life. Be trying to live. You know what I'm saying? Be on my own. But I'm telling you, keep popping. Keep popping. I got Trump for you. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. Send them. I wish you would. Everybody got to come through. You feel me? Some motherfuckers are lucky and they blessed. They better be grateful. Come on. It's some people I just don't like and I never like. For real. especially line motherfuckers. Line trying to get on in the game. Line want everybody to believe you so you can be a damsel in distress. Yeah, nah, fuck all that. I don't believe it. I never believe it because I was there, nigga. That's some shit that caused the whole play. I'll put that all the way on screen, nigga. I'll put your fake life on screen. I can show the difference between your real life and your fake life. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Yeah, keep playing with somebody. Man, talking about somebody fraud. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be understanding, like, if you gone that way, why you gotta say my name? Now, I'm not trying to say your name because you a whole nother nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to even do all that. I'm just saying, like, leave my name out your motherfucking mouth, cuz. Leave my name out your mouth. Don't say nothing about me on your social media. Don't say nothing about me, because in a minute I'm gonna block it where you can't say my name anyway. I don't want you saying my name. I don't want to say my name at all. I ain't gonna never say your name ever again in life. I ain't gonna never say, I put that on everything. I'm not gonna say your name on TV. I'm not gonna say your name on social media. I'm not gonna say your name on nothing. If we can agree on that motherfucking note, then we all good. You won't never hear me say your motherfucking name ever again in my motherfucking life. Just do the same for me, because I've been chill on that. I've been cool on that. I've been chilling. I ain't been on here and ranting. I ain't been doing that. I've been letting, you know, everybody get their little, everybody live their life. I thought everybody was living their life. You want to put me in it, nigga? Don't put me in it, nigga, because it's going to be chop season, nigga. I'm going to chop some shit, my nigga. I'm one of them. Because I be trying to save people.
Lord have mercy.
My nigga. I be trying to save people, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be trying to, like, oh, let me just stay away from it because that's my, you know, no. All that, man. Because them folks don't give me the same grace. Motherfucker get on there and try to ruin how people look at me, try to say lies, all that shit. For what? Go live your life, buddy. Go live your life. If I wreck shop, man, crash out with y'all folks. But I'm telling you, you better live your life. You better live your life. You better go on in the grace. You better shoot off to the stars. Because the shit I got on you, I put it on God. All my kids. I put it on God, all my kids. I come back with something. If I get involved, I come back with something. I'm crushing you. And I don't give a about the internet talking about, oh my God. Yeah, because they don't give me that. They don't give me that. When motherfuckers talk about me, talk bad about me, they agree with that. They agree with that. They be right there with them. If it's a lie or not, they be right there with them. So I don't give a keep popping nigga in this zone. Care about them kid when she talking bad negative about me, and she been doing it for years. She been doing it.
Well, y'all heard that. He issued out a whole lot of threats. My thing is this: if you got all this shit on her, why we ain't heard about it yet? Because y'all been fighting for a really, really long time. Like, y'all been fighting for a very long time. Bambi been talking shit. She ain't just start. So what make you now want to put out all this stuff you say you got on her that can make her shut up and shut her down? Like, why you ain't been put that out? If you've been tired of her talking shit about you, that would have been a great time to do it back there. So why are we here? And you're now threatening to put out all of these secrets again. Y'all share children. So understand and realize that whatever you put out about her, her children will see it. So do you not care? Do you not care? You guys can't be amicable. Do you not care that whatever you put out about her, her children will see that, and that will be an embarrassment? And then they might hate your ass for saying what they saying what you're saying about her mom, but about their mom, because they love their mom, they love their dad. So you gonna force your children to choose? Once you put that shit on the internet, it's forever. Even if you take it down, we talked about it the other day, because people screenshot, people screen record. So it's out there. Once you put it out there, it's out there. You got to be careful. This don't look good at all. I don't agree with this, but hey, two immature people. Mama D, you immature too. Okay. You immature too. Get over it, honey. Get over it. All of y'all. Y'all go seek some family therapy or something. Why y'all all, every time y'all go live, y'all mad about something? That is not normal. Go get some family therapy and figure out why y'all are just so fucked up in these streets. Jesus. All right. All right, so let's move on. I found something very interesting. So we're finding out, I know we talked about it before. A rumor is that Angie Stone's son was actually driving the Sprinter van when said accident occurred. They're saying, no. It was this other person that was driving, and he's been hiding out ever since Angie Stone passed away, so ever since his accident. Y'all know there was a very publicized story about her passing, okay? So they're saying here, can someone please explain the mystery of all these individuals in one vehicle? A horrific occurs but only one person is deceased. It says that Angie Stone was one of 9 individuals in a van during the incident. It says the identity of the other individuals has now been released. Okay. Said all rights and credits are reserved to the original owners, no copyrights intended. Okay, so of course they said that. Shout out to Teach, Learn, Share 7. Okay, so they said that the identity of Angie Stone's driver is revealed, and then they're revealing who else was in the vehicle. Now, if you guys follow me on my Facebook page, there were twins who are said to be her backup singers. They were also in there, and they made a post saying, "Thank God that we made it out of this situation alive." Because if you guys saw the van, it was up. Okay. And you guys know that the tractor trailer that actually hit their van after the fact pretty much totaled it after that, because y'all know the van that said flipped over 3 times in the median. Okay, flipped over 3 times, and there was this Becky that said that she ran to go help Angie Stone, which I still don't believe that. I need receipts, I need pictures, because if you had your phone and all of that, why you didn't take no pictures? Why you not saying you should share pictures of somebody in distress moment, but it's hard for people to believe things if you're not showing proof. I like receipts. If y'all watch me, y'all know that. When I talk about stuff, that's why I like to show what I'm talking about. So people will be like, Caramel over there motherfucking lying. No, I show receipts when I'm talking to you guys about topics, because I want you to see where I'm seeing from. Okay? I don't need to make up shit. No, none of my topics I'm going to show you receipts. I'm going to show you proof. And it's no different with this. But let's get into it. Shout out again to Teach, Learn, Share. Okay? This blew my mind. Let's go.
Police has confirmed there were 8 other individuals inside the van at the time of the accident, but Angie Stone was the only person killed. The other individuals were the driver Lethal Carter of Atlanta, Georgia, who was transported to Baptist Medical Center in Montgomery for treatment, Anthony Majors of Atlanta, Georgia, Ashton Evans of Ellenwood, Georgia, Dante Daly of Stone Mountain, Georgia, James Owens of Atlanta, Georgia, Sheila Hopkins of Katy, Texas, Shuri Murphy of Ellenwood, Georgia, and Sharita Murphy of Ellenwood, Georgia. Sharita gave an update on social media stating, "We are banged up, bruised a bit, and are in some pain, but we are okay." Police has confirmed there were 8 other individuals inside the van at the time of the accident, but Angie Stone was the only person killed. The other individuals were the driver Lethal Carter of Atlanta, Georgia, who was transported to Baptist Medical Center in Montgomery for treatment, Anthony Majors of Atlanta, Georgia, Ashton Evans of Ellenwood, Georgia, Dante Daly of Stone Mountain, Georgia, James Owens of Atlanta, Georgia, Sheila Hopkins of Katy, Texas, Shuri Murphy of Ellenwood, Georgia, and Sharita Murphy of Ellenwood, Georgia. Sharita gave an update on social media stating, "We are banged up, bruised a bit, and are in some pain, but we are okay." Police have...
All right. So everybody on board in the Sprinter van, it was 9 people, including Angie Stone. Those were her backup singers and bandmates in that van. She's the only person who did not survive, okay? And that was a horrific crash. They said they all banged up, bruised up, and they're saying they wonder why the driver has not come forward to say anything, not, make a statement, no nothing. I don't know. Maybe he's under some type of gag order. I'm not sure. But for the longest time, they were saying that her son was driving. So I'll go ahead and retract my statement, because it was told to me that her son was driving. So I'll retract that. Her son was not driving. As you guys can see, the person that was driving, we just saw it on the screen, okay? I'm big enough to do that. Caramel get it wrong sometimes too. So right here on my channel, honey, live in front of how many people watching me? 427 people. I can say right here and right now, I got that part wrong. So Caramel, yes, Caramel is letting you guys know Angie Stone's son was not driving the Sprinter van when the accident occurred. The young man that we just showed you guys on screen was driving. Yeah, okay. So apologies to Angie Stone's son. See how big I am to do that? All right, but y'all see that. All right, so yeah, I pray that all of them are doing well. The twins that you guys saw on there, they were her backup singers, as I told you guys, and they said they're very banged up bad. Okay, so that's sad. That's sad. So rest in peace again. I'm still shocked and flabbergasted that she's not here anymore, and it's the way that she went out. I mean, who wants to go out like that? There were a lot of people I was reading up on, because I've been reading up a lot on this as well. I've been seeing posts where they were saying after she called out Clive Davis and the Arista Records because that's who signed her. She was on the same label as Alicia Keys. She talked about how Arista Records was doing her wrong and how she was getting ready to put her album out, but they chose Alicia Keys over her because Alicia was, putting out more albums than her, which that's how it works. Whoever's making the most money, you get bumped down. That's just how that shit works. It's not personal. Nothing against Angie Stone, and I love her music, but at the time, Alicia Keys was making numbers when it comes to sales in her music, whether it's, via, I don't know, iTunes, whatever, and pure record sales. She was making more. So they were going to put more money towards Alicia Keys and allow her to put her music out before yours, Angie. But she talked about how they cut her budget from $1 million to $500,000. And she was just like, how the fuck I'm gonna do this? And all the stuff that I got to do until I got to pay people. I got to do this. Graphic work. It's a lot that goes into doing an album. You can't just go sing and say, put a picture on this, say, okay, my album is out. Yeah, that's how it works. It's a lot. People got to be paid. Producers got to be paid. People mix, master, and all that stuff you got to pay for. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but she talked about how Clive Davis and Arista Records owed her a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money. Y'all heard Tyler Perry talking about it. A lot of people were saying that they feel like Clive and some of his people may have unalived her because they're saying she did not pass away at the scene of the crime. Like at the scene where she had the accident, they said she didn't pass away there, that she passed away in the hospital. So they're saying that they feel like maybe some of Clive's people may have had something to do with some shit like that. I ain't saying that they did. I'm saying allegedly it's been said that somebody from the record label or something to do with it. Because we always, anytime, think about it, anytime some of these celebrities start talking out about the record labels owing them money and how they're doing them rights to their music and shit like that. I mean, look at Michael Jackson before he passed away. He was talking about getting the rights to his music and shit like that, and about, his record label owing him money. Then what happened to him? That motherfucking propofol from that damn shady ass doctor that nobody knows shit about. He could have been a plant. We don't know, but it's a coinky-dink how Michael is talking about all this, okay? About all this money that he's owed by his record label and him trying to get the rights and shit to his songs. He already had a tour set up and everything. Angie was getting ready to go to her next location to perform. So these people had things going on. They didn't plan to be unalived. She had shit going on. And it's a shame that she had to still be on the road like that. At her age, Angie been in the business, 30 years? She should be home kicking her feet up and living off residuals from her music that she has out. And if she want to go out and do shows, then she should. She felt pressed to do that because people won't paying her damn money. And that's unfortunate. 30 years? 30 years in the business. And you still forced to tour and fly in and out of the country to go do shows so that you can survive and pay your fucking bills. That's unheard of. That's fucking unheard of. But Clive Davis has been known to do that. He did it to Whitney Houston. He did it to several artists. And Angie Stone is no exception to the rule because he did it to her. I feel like that could happen, that somebody could have done something, that it could have been a setup, that somebody could have taken her out so that they feel like, hey, you calling us out, we're not paying you, because the record industry is very dark. Very dark. And Clive has been attached to many people that's not here anymore, including Whitney Houston. Okay. Whitney Houston still had records that she had to record to pay back the record company. That's why they were pushing her to hurry up and get through rehab so she can get her ass back on stage and make that money on tour, because she owed millions of dollars, they say, to Clive Davis. He put the money up because he believed in her, even though he knew that she was going through drug issues and all this other stuff. He put the money up for her, millions of dollars, and he was like, I need to recoup my money. He saw her voice was not good. Whitney was still struggling. She was still on the drugs, whatever. And hey, it's no coincidence we hear breaking news. Whitney Houston is found unalive at the Beverly Hills Hotel. We like, what? Excuse me? Because y'all just announced that she get ready to do another album. So it's very, very, very dark. Do I feel like somebody could have taken her out? I do. Do I feel like this was an accident? I kind of sort of don't, because of the timing of her coming out to expose the record label and Clive, because she called his name in her video, Clive Davis. Clive have people in these streets, honey, that can get some shit done if he needed done. Allegedly. Better believe that shit. Just like it's no coincidence that Biggie Smalls and Tupac ain't here no more. You don't think that shit was set up? You don't think it was set up? Biggie talked about for months that he was leaving Bad Boy Records. Why he ain't here no more? Y'all better look at it. Then they tried to, the media made it about beef between Tupac and Biggie. No. It was about money. Go do your research. Biggie ain't here no more because of money. That's what it's about. A lot of them are not here anymore because of money. Do I feel like Prince was taken out? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Prince was very vocal about the industry. Y'all remember he changed his name to a sign. Y'all remember he had that shit on the side of his face? Prince talked about money that was owed and how they wouldn't allow him to be himself as an artist. He wanted the rights to his music. He said he was y'all remember he was walking around with slave across his face? Go do your homework. It's all about money. That's why they say the record companies are dark as hell. The industry is dark as hell. And it's all money driven. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a catch-22. You get in it and you get out, whatever you can make out of it. Denzel Washington talked about it. He's an ordained minister now, but he talked about how dark and some things that he's seen that was very satanic and crazy. He said, hey, I got in and I did my roles. It got to the point where he didn't even have to audition for movies anymore. If he was interested in a role, they just gave it to him. That's just how good he was. But he said he's seen a lot of dark, crazy stuff in the industry, very dark, satanic stuff. And he stayed away from that and focused on his job. And now he said, hey, I'm done acting. I can retire. I'm giving my life to the Lord. I'm a minister to people. And he's an ordained minister now. So you get out of it what you put into it, You move how you move. And it's about attachments and who you choose to attach yourself with. You got to watch yourself because you can get sucked up into some crazy, dangerous stuff out there. Okay. I mean, hell, I ain't even scraped. I know a lot of shit too. I've been doing music shit for a minute. I know some people too. And I've heard a lot of things and some shit is very, very scary. And I'll be like, oh my God. Very scary. But shout out to Angie Stone. Damn. I can't believe I'm saying rest in peace to Angie Stone. This shit still don't seem real. Let's move on though. Lord God. Prayers to her family because I know they're still dealing with it. And whoever keep putting these posts out about Angie Stone having issues with her daughter, that old shit, like the timing is kind of fucked up. I don't like that. That they pulling out videos, old videos of Angie Stone when she was getting into it with her daughter. I think they said something about Angie hit her daughter in the mouth with something and chipped her tooth and they were fighting and that's the wrong timing for this shit. Like her daughter is grieving over her mother. Like, why y'all doing this? Whoever's putting those fucking videos and posts out, please stop doing that. The girl lost her mama. None of that shit matters anymore, okay, when you lose a parent. Do you think she's thinking about the shit? And she talked about it when she was standing up at the funeral and said, yeah, me and my mama fought, and she fought hard. Like, we fought hard. She admitted it. She don't need y'all putting posts out and videos out about them sitting on, where were they at? Was it Mari or somewhere? Dr. Phil, I think it was. And sitting at Dr. Phil, a video about her and Angie Stone sitting at Dr. Phil talking about their relationship and how they're trying to rekindle. Like, she don't want to see that shit right now. She is grieving over her mother who she just lost. That shit is still fresh. And people are so insensitive sometimes. It is just, ugh. Let's continue, though. Y'all remember the video we did with Tamar Braxton where she got into an open altercation, verbal altercation with the guy, with the host named Craig Stewart. It was a mess. So she is talking about said situation. She's trying to clear the air. T.S. Madison was there as well. Tamar was very disrespectful, and a lot of people got on her ass about that. So, of course, she always come back and apologize when it looked like, everybody's on her ass because she don't want her career to go down. But let's get into what was said, okay?
Cooking sessions with Tamar and Mrs. E. And who I have here with me, the one and only Tamar. How you doing? And, of course, Mrs. E. How you doing, my beautiful?
Fine, thank you.
How y'all doing? What's been going on with you, my sister?
Just crazy, busy, living my best life. Having a blast at it.
I know that's right. So, cooking go hand in hand when it comes to, just family and just bonding. And I know y'all as the Braxtons, that's one thing that y'all always do together. Is there any childhood memory of this that
they bleaching the hell out of Mama, ain't they? Mama face is lighter than Tamar's. Mama used to be darker than they bleaching the hell out of her. Hands dark as hell. Face is white as lily white flower.
brings you that reminds you of your childhood?
anything that she makes, you know, like my mom is a phenomenal cook, and we didn't grow up with a chef, but my mom, my mom cooks every single meal, and whether it was a Southern cuisine, whether it was Italian, whether it was Indian, Chinese, she could do it all.
Come on, everything under the sun.
Do everything.
And I'm sure you learned from your mother as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nebby. It's been buzzing around Twitter. Everybody been discussing the interchange between you and Craig on the Fact Talk. Now, first of all, I love the fact that you went back up and you gave him a hug. Because the fact that, you know, it's a lot of drama stuff that's going on, but the fact that you went up there and you concealed that shows a lot about your character.
It was a complete misunderstanding. You know, I really showed up to be gay and be with my gay friends. You know, I'm just being honest.
No, you fine.
No, I'm serious. And I'm not trying to say I be gay in a derogatory way. Like, everybody in my life is gay. So, you know, we thought we was going to comedy night. We showed up, saw stuff. You know, it really first started out for me light and fun.
Oh, it's been buzzing.
And I didn't know calling him girl, because, you know, I didn't know that was offensive.
You knew that was offensive. That's gay lingo when they get around each other like that. Because I have some gay friends as well. Girl, you know, when they like that. You know what you were doing. First of all, you got to check the temperature. If you don't know that that's how that person like to be acknowledged by, you shouldn't be doing that shit. And I don't care if you do hang around a lot of gay people. Still, don't just be out here just saying shit that you don't know about. When you address somebody in a certain way, you were being disrespectful is what you were doing when you call him. He's a whole full grown man. How you know he want to be acknowledged as girl? Not every gay person want to be known as girl. They're not down with that shit. So you knew full well that you were being disrespectful, but now you're trying to downplay it. So how you apologize and then downplay the ignorance and the disrespect?
Because the show was called
Fact Talk, But no, and then that's one of the things, because a lot of people that's a part of my community, because we love you, Tamar. But it was very disappointing to hear somebody that was an ally, and then we hear, because one thing that people get mixed up is that, like, when it comes to heterosexual women who, you know, represent us and we show much love to do. No. When it comes to heterosexual women that we befriend, sometimes when they get upset, the first thing that they might say the girl, they might say offensive.
Girl, bitch, what, girl? And we there to be gay.
Right.
And so you can't pick and choose who you gonna be gay with, girl. You know, not you, girl, but
girl,
as in girl. So
I'm a bad girl, bad bitch too.
A show talk called Fag Talk. So are we gay or we not gay?
Did y'all hear that?
Hey,
we gay as hell.
Why are we not using gay lingo?
Okay.
And I didn't know. And as an ally, I didn't feel like that was being disrespectful. And I was definitely disappointed that it was taken in a disrespectful manner. Because
why you apologize if you were disappointed, then why did you apologize and then say now you're disappointed it was taken that way? You apologize for what you said, but then you're saying something different here in this interview.
Everybody knows that's not what I'm about. You know what I mean? And so just because he got offended about what I was saying, I think that took a turn. But we're great now. He was supposed to be here tonight, but his flight got in late. And we're going out to dinner. It's all good in the hood.
No. And I want you to understand here from Gay TV and people that are part of our community, we love you. And that's the reason why I wanted to get that out, because so you can understand, so they can have a better understanding. Yes, no, I understand. And that's that.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Come on, Kurt. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will pose this question to you, friend, because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell the sister you like it. Now you do like it.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what you do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters hear they want their conversation. Not too much, bitch. Let me say this. First and foremost, it is not my intention to try to tear you down in front of these people.
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted me. That's okay.
What up, Chef?
Did I?
You did.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Craig.
It should be in front of all these people.
Okay, I'm not going to let you finish, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
Make sure you got your titties out.
Now, She said, y'all just heard her say, I don't know why he thought that I was being disrespectful. I'm disappointed that he would feel that way. Did you guys not just hear him check her and say, don't call me girl? He don't want to be addressed as that. Not every gay person like that, girl. They don't like that. They don't like that. He's letting you know, I don't want to be addressed as girl. And then you went further and say, are you sure? Because you got your titties out. You were being very much so disrespectful, and you were looking for a moment. You wanted people to laugh. You wanted that clout and attention. He's telling you how he wants you to address him and what he don't want you to say to him. And he felt disrespected, and you continue. But then you just sit here in this interview with this guy and say, oh, we good. It's good in the hood. I'm shocked that he would even feel that way. I don't even know why he felt like that. I apologize to him. Da, 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 da. Even though you apologize, what are you apologizing for? What are you apologizing for? And to say you didn't say anything disrespectful, because this is why he snapped on your ass, because you addressed him wrong.
Don't give me girl. If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm gonna cross the line.
See? He just telling her, if you give me girl, call me girl, and I'm gonna cross the line, meaning I'm gonna tear off in your ass because you fucking disrespected me. And Tamar always does that, and then she play victim when you check her ass and read her down or call her muffin face hoe or something like that. She get mad and play victim. Oh, it's up there doing this to me.
And what I said, now sister,
It's so extra.
no, you're trying to get the water of disrespect. Well, I'm trying not to go there with you. I am trying not to go.
He's saying to her, I'm trying not to go there with you. We can go. That's her. We can go. We can go there.
I'm trying not to go there with you. And so what I was going to say, sister, let him get it out. This is a part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram, but if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. And so I'm not. Let him finish. The problem is, you don't like constructive criticism. See, now it's girl, now it's bitch. Now if I touch you.
See, now she just called him a bitch. He just told you don't address me as girl. So then you go further and call this man a bitch. But you don't understand, and you're disappointed in why he felt the way he felt. This is the victim shit for me.
You can't tell me. If I put you up in here, then you can walk me and tell the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then you can walk me and tell the black woman down. You can't even listen. We've talked. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay. Well, let's go. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. This is what we're going to do. We will talk about this afterwards, but no, we don't need to talk about it. No, we do. No, we don't. Because I tried to give her an opportunity. You know why? Because what I think.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Craig, man. I'm on his side on this shit. I'm on his side. Because he really held back. He really held back on her ass. He could have shredded the fuck out of her. And he chose not to do that. And she still didn't get it. She still didn't get it. And now you in interviews playing victim. Like, I'm kind of disappointed that he felt that way. You don't call him a girl and a whole bitch on stage. Well, he's on stage, but you got a whole microphone, loud and wrong, calling this man a whole bitch and a girl. He done told you, please don't address me as that. Girl, get out of here. All right, so yesterday, okay, we talked about Kanye West being disrespectful and called the camera child. We talked about the camera. Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins are retarded with an R, okay? The retardation child. That's what he called their kids. And I was just like, this ain't gonna go over well. I don't think the camel is gonna like that when he hear it. Okay. And I know Beyonce and the damn Beehive ain't gonna like that shit either, baby. I know a bunch of beehives done broke down from the damn trees, baby, and they buzzing. They done buzz their ass up over there. Mama Tina knows, honey. She done stepped in the building too. She said she's had some shit to say too. She don't like that shit because them her grandbabies, honey. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. My mama that way by mine, honey. You know, fuck, I'm talking about my grandbaby now. All right, but Miss Tina Knowles, honey, she clapping back, honey. She don't like that shit about what Kanye West had to say about her grandbaby. Shout out to TMZ on that. Okay. Tina Knowles, honey, cites ignorance and evil after Kanye's verbal attack on Jay and Beyonce's children. Okay, baby, he crashing out bad. That's a bad look for you because you used to be real good friends with J and B. Okay. Let's get into it, honey. Tina Knowles is keeping her cool following Kanye West's appalling verbal attack on Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids, honey. Ooh, the camel is coming, girl. So Tina, which is Beyonce's mother, hopped on Instagram Wednesday and posted a video of herself seemingly addressing Kanye West's Twitter rant rather, targeting Jay and Beyonce's 7-year-old twins. I didn't realize they were that old. Rumi and Sir, okay, or Rummy. Is it Rummy? Rummy. So y'all know that's Beyonce mama child. What'd she do to her face? She look different. Anywho, girl, let's keep going. Why I notice everything? Ugh, get it together, real. Now on Tuesday, Kanye wrote on Twitter, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyonce's younger kids?" before questioning the twins' mental capacity. Now, you guys know, as I told you guys yesterday, that Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins, they're saying are on the spectrum or maybe are autistic or something like that. They do bring the, what's the child name? Rumi. She's usually out with Beyonce's oldest daughter right here, child, okay? But they never bring out Sir because they said that he's a little more autistic or whatever, that he is really nonverbal from what I heard, and he don't like loud sounds and to be around crowds. So he's never out. He's home with the nannies when Beyonce and the other people are out and the kids are out. You know, Jay-Z was just out at the Super Bowl where he had Rummy and the other child. Why I can't remember her name, child? Blue Ivy, child. Blue Ivy. So Blue Ivy and Rumi was out with Jay-Z at the Super Bowl. So she's always out, honey. She was happy to be out, had a little baby doll and everything. I was like, oh, she's so cute, looking just like damn Jay-Z with ponytails. But so Kanye West decided that he was going to make a post attacking the kids, knowing that is something wrong with the kids. I was just like, why the fuck would he do that? I said it yesterday. That's very low of him. So it said that in what appears to be an IG response, it says that Tina cracked what she describes as a corny joke seemingly directed at Kanye West, okay? Tina captures the clip with a pointed message saying, it's hard to remain positive and classy in the face of ignorance and evil. She also adds, she says, but I know that no weapon formed against me or my family shall prosper. Hallelujah. Okay, that's the word right there. Says that this battle is not mine, girl, but it is the Lord's. Okay, that's Yolanda Adams right there. Says that I know that God got this, okay? Girl, you better come on in here with the gospel song. Says that, as you know, she won't done, child. Kanye has been going off the rails lately, blasted celebrities left and right, including his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, child. He is on everybody's ass. Please get on your medication, sir. Says, of course, he continues to put his support for Nazis and Hitler on full display. Motherfucker's crazy. Says, if he is not writing about them on social media, he is out in public wearing a t-shirt with a, what is that, Swatski or Swatska, what is it, Bonzola, whatever that shit is on the font, okay? So yeah, he is out here on the bullish, and Tina Knowles called his ass out to let him know that's fucked up what you said about my grandkids, and yeah, you know, battle is not mine, but it's the Lord's. But nigga, if you fly by here, I got something for your ass. That's what she said. That's what she said. I ain't said. Okay. Battle is not mine. All right, so let's get into him further crashing out, child. Kanye West is talking about everybody. Now he over here talking to Diddy. And that's who you don't need to be talking to, because this nigga already facing RICO charge and every other damn charge, trafficking and all that, okay? He just crashing out. And he is really taking up for Diddy, saying that Cassie was out here helping Diddy traffic people. And not, no, she was a trafficking victim. She was. Did you not see the video where she was trying to get the fuck away from him and he chased her down in the hotel surveillance video? Did you not see that? But now you out here saying that Cassie was just trying to extort Diddy for money and that Diddy is not guilty and all this. Like, nigga, shut up. Because it wasn't long ago that another female came forward to say that you were in the fucking studio sitting back watching her be mistreated as well on some touchy-feely shit. Okay, yeah, Kanye, you. Let's get into this shit. Shout out to the Hollywood group chat.
So it'd be good to hear your voice again.
Yeah.
Like 59 more days before trial, so I'll definitely be touching in to tap into your energy or something.
Yeah.
Play me some shit over the phone, give me some fucking life.
That's Diddy he's talking to on a jail phone call. So Diddy's saying it's 59 more days before trial. He's catching up with Kanye West. Let's see.
It's sad that daddy in jail. It's just sad as a motherfucker.
Shit, insane.
The devil is a liar. Word up, big.
Coming out though.
Yeah, man. But I love you once again, man. I'm gonna let y'all go and get back to some fun, man. I don't want to bring your vibration down.
Never.
Keep it in a high frequency, man. You keep doing everything you're doing, man. You got that freedom. And when I get out and I get that freedom, whew,
Right.
I am not caring about nothing but motherfucking being happy. And I want you to feel that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to have that for yourselves, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's it. The time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it, but
Jump into your bag, man. Jump into your bag. We're gonna have years and decades to fight these motherfuckers. Right now, enjoy your life. This is coming from me, from God to you.
He said we're gonna have years and decades to fight these motherfuckers, but for right now, enjoy your life. Did he really think he about to get out? Nigga, do you not know what a RICO charge is? This how this shit work. In case you didn't know, Diddy. Okay. If they don't get you on the racketeering, they're gonna probably make that RICO stick, because do you not remember that they invaded your home and they got evidence of weapons that were serial numbers scratched off? That's some illegal shit right there. They can get you on that alone. So if they don't get you on the RICO, they're gonna get you on the trafficking. There are people who have come forward to testify that you were trafficking them. Okay. Like, so I don't know when you're talking about you getting out no time soon sounds more appropriate, but go off, because he really feels like in his mind that he is getting out of jail soon when this fucking trial starts. And that's not going to be the case. So Kanye, you might as well move on with your life, because you might be in there too. Once everybody start testifying, your name done flew up several times in some of these damn court cases. Okay. Yeah, yeah, your name came up too.
right.
Enjoy your life, fall back in love, like when you was making the beats in the shop, and coming up to Daddy's house and motherfucking rock studio, and just chop them shits up, bring that SP 1200 out, nigga, the MPC, and have a good time and say the world and all the bullshit, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I love you, man. I appreciate you. And thanks again. And I'm gonna see you soon, man.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's how it's gonna be. You're gonna definitely beat this shit. Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
That RICO gonna stick too. Chef said that trafficking gonna stick. That RICO gonna stick too. Because after all the people that they named that was involved in this shit, you don't think they can prove it? If enough people have come forward and they've given enough testimony and they're cooperating with the feds, and it's an empire, kind of like R. Kelly's situation. R. Kelly did not act alone on having all those girls in the vicinity, in all those houses locked up and shit like that. He didn't do that shit by himself. It was a whole system of people working to do that. And the same with Diddy. The white boy that they arrested was a part of the system. He was the drug guy. Every time you saw him, he had that little sack on him. He was the person that was carrying the drugianas. There's text messages. There's payments being made through Zelle and Cash App to people that's being trafficked and doing FOs. All that shit is traceable. You don't think the feds got that? So Diddy did not act alone in this situation. So that's called RICO, nigga, when they could put all y'all niggas together and they called it a business. His sons allegedly were involved because they mentioned in several lawsuits. They might be going down too. Just because Diddy's locked up don't mean they done. They gonna get the head honcho first and then work their way down if other people don't testify to get immunity. That's how that shit work. Because when they're looking at all that time, they're like, yeah, I got shit to do. 20 years is a lot. Let me go down here and give a statement so I can get this shit up off me. It's called immunity. You know how many people got immunity in the R. Kelly case? That sat back and saw that shit, was right there with him, saw him doing shit to Aaliyah and all the other girls that was in those houses. They sat back and watched that shit, but they said, like, you know what? The feds trying to give me 15, bitch, I'm about to sing like a mass choir in this bitch. I'm about to talk. So people who were supposed to be locked the fuck up got immunity for telling on somebody else. They want the big fish. They don't give a fuck about the person carrying the drug bag. The fuck about you? Yeah, you involved. But the nigga that's financing this shit, that's who they want. So they got R. Kelly. Now they got Diddy. He ain't going no fucking where. I don't care how many phone calls he take with Kanye West. He sound real sure of himself though. But nigga, you're not going nowhere. Because they're going to make that trafficking shit stick. And they definitely going to get you on the RICO. Because Cassie done put it out there. What's the other guy? I can't even remember his fucking name. It's so many people that have outed you and the people around you. What's the lady name? The white lady that was always seen with him that was like the Ghislaine Maxwell KK. She just came out. Oh, I never had anything to do with that, and I'm disappointed that my name would come up in this. Bitch, you were there. You are named in several lawsuits saying that you supplied the ketamine that was given to and the gummies and shit. That had bitches in there knocked out while people were taking advantage of them. So you don't think you going down too? It's Diddy, then you, bitch. And you gonna probably get a RICO charge on that ass too. She getting scared. They really getting scared. The block is hot right now. And everybody involved with that shit that got payments for doing that shit, yeah, you're gonna be under that umbrella. You're gonna be touched. The Fed's gonna touch you too. That's how that shit works. Yeah, keep thinking, getting out.
And that's it.
That's all, baby. But I'm gonna make sure I call you.
The time when it's just like everything was so frustrating. I can't explain it, but
I appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely. I just felt that energy. It's like something was channeling through me. You know how it be when I like get in that mode and it's like gotta do it.
It's still going.
Now.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for just taking care of my kids.
I don't care. You staying in jail. You're not getting out. So they said that the jail phone call was full of Diddy coin while on the phone with Kanye West. Says that he told Ye that nobody's reached out to his kids, thanked him for the love to Sean John, and encouraged Ye to get focused back on his music. Yes, that's the best thing I've heard here in a long time. You need to get back on your music, sir. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. Okay, the Dropout album, College Dropout album, one of the greatest albums you ever put out, sir. Get back on that shit instead of all this Nazi and running around here talking about people, kids calling retarded and shit. Like, get back on your music. We loved you then. I don't know who the fuck you are now, Kanye. I don't know. I can't be a fan right now of you. Okay, let's get on my screen too. So while we're talking about Kanye, we got one more thing about Kanye, then we're gonna move on because I'm really tired of talking about him. He is irritating with a capital I. Let's get into it. Shout out to everybody in the building, 518 watching. Thank y'all in here. All right, so Kanye West expresses disappointment, honey, after Jay-Z did not attend his wedding. Says that he feels like a black sheep, and you are. Okay, you are. So that's why you calling his kids retarded, because he didn't come to your wedding. Oh, okay. All right, so this is what Kanye had to say, because he wasn't done. After he called the kids retarded, here he go. I love Jay-Z, and I do feel bad. I always felt like the black sheep. Like I wanted family in this music shit. Okay, that's what it is. Blurred out. I'd run on stages thinking that I was doing the right thing and would always be a slight hole. Not coming to my first wedding, him putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl over me. See, this is he being vindictive. See, him putting Kendrick on the Super Bowl over me, or even never being invited to shit, taking jabs about my red hat on Donda. Says that I felt like both him and his wife, so he coming for Beyonce too, could have helped me have more leverage with my kids. No, you not being fucking crazy would help you have more leverage with your kids. Kim ain't about to send them kids over there with you and you crashing out. I won't blame her. Said that they could have used their cultural position to not just watch the Kardashians run me over. Said that this shit's hurt so mother effing bastards, but both of them, cause when I needed them, it was fuck me. That's what he's saying. Okay, so he's like, look, they weren't there for me. Shit. So that's why he's ranting and raving and coming after Jay-Z, because he feel a way that Jay-Z chose to choose Kendrick over him in terms of having him on the Super Bowl. Because y'all know Jay-Z is on the board in terms of choosing the talent who performs at the Super Bowl. So he chose Kendrick Lamar. Okay. And Kanye is upset about that. Yeah, and you weren't there for my kids or get me some leverage for my kids, because Kim at one point would not even allow him to get the kids because he was doing team too much. All right, and then you walking around with your wife half naked. I wouldn't let my kids come up over there either. Every time we see your wife, she naked. So why would I send my kids to be seen photo with the paparazzi with your wife with her ass out and her titties out and my minor children walking with you? So Kim, stop letting them get the kids. I don't blame her. And I don't even fool the Kardashians like that. But I do, applaud her for being a mother in that sense to say, nah, I ain't let my kids go over there and see that shit. All right. And then say that you got a cultural position to not just watch the Kardashians run over me. You were running over Kim when you were married to her. You were telling her what to wear, what not to wear, how to look, how not to look. Like you were doing team too much, just like you're doing the wife you got now. And that's why they got the fuck away from you. Because after your mom passed, you crashed out. So now you're blaming everybody for your bad behavior and you come for these people, kids, in terms of calling them retarded and shit. Like, that's just wrong. Ain't nobody's responsibility to do shit for you. You're a billionaire. You know people in the industry pull strings, but if you didn't have so many fucking enemies, maybe you would get further. He really not going to get your ass on Super Bowl now. You really not going to be on the Super Bowl now after you don't call the man kids fucking retarded. Like, boy, bye. So that's why he came for Beyonce and Jay-Z kids, okay? So, yes, honey, the camel ain't checking for your ass, and neither am I. Goodbye. Moving on. AJ Johnson, y'all remember her from House Party, okay? Over there with Gina, y'all remember her from House Party. She is speaking up about, let me go ahead and pull the topic up so y'all can see with me. Child, ooh, he is crashing out bad. I want him to get on some medication because, listen, it don't make no sense to be that fucking crazy. Listen, it's giving a little bit of schizophrenia. It's giving a little bit of some of everything, child. He need Paxil and Prozac, child. He need it. He do take both of them hoes at the same time. Whichever one kick in first, we'll take it. Because, bitch, you crazy. Anyway, so AJ Johnson reveals that she was paddled while pledging Delta Sigma Theta at Spelman College and condemns hazing. She says that there's different forms of teaching. She said that it doesn't have to be physical abuse. We said that way for YouTube's sake. All right. Y'all remember her from House Party. I love her. Let's get into it. Okay.
I gotta ask, you attended and you graduated Spelman in
Yeah.
Atlanta. Now you're also a member of Delta Sigma Theta.
Have been for years.
Now you heard this yesterday morning when we were talking about the young man that lost his life by
I'm
hazing.
so glad you're bringing this up. Go ahead.
Wanted you to break that down. We were talking about, is hazing, should fraternities and sororities, should they still be doing hazing at this point?
Okay, how much time we got?
Go ahead.
Because okay,
let them know your rank.
Yeah. So let's start with the fact that I pledged at 17, one of the youngest undergraduate pledgees at Spelman at the time. I can comfortably say that hazing is a personal thing. It's not an organization thing. When I say that, meaning if you've been hazed before and you want to interject that on a new pledgee, that's a personal thing. My pledge period was no walk in the park. One of the reasons I wanted to become Dean of Pledgees is to say that's not necessary. And again, we're talking about undergraduate pledging. Mm-hmm. So when you are 25 and 26 and you're no longer even in the school and you're still coming back to be part of the pledge period, that's also a personal thing. Like, what are you missing? And why are you coming back to inflict possibly deadly fatal force?
Right.
If you're in the institution and you're a member of the chapter, 9 times out of 10, you're being raised in the way that the chapter is being raised. Mm-hmm. And so nowadays, hazing's not allowed. So again, I'm still going to, there's something personal, a personal vendetta that somebody's exercising in that.
Now, when you look at tradition, right? Because, a lot of people that have been through the process might say, I've been paddled before. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people say I might have been whatever before.
Yeah.
And usually those things don't kill you, don't hurt you. But in situations, it can happen.
Yes.
So what do you say in that situation?
So here's the open honesty. So I've been paddled. Usually when
did you make the Century Club? The lady called this morning and said she was at the Century Club.
I did. Okay. I did. I made the Century Club.
You were young, so
are you allowed to talk about that?
Not beyond me saying I'm part of the Century
Club. I don't know how much you could talk about, but I have friends that have been younger on the line.
Yeah.
And they got a little bit worse because they were younger.
Yeah.
I don't know if your experience leaned toward that either, too, because you were younger. Like they were making examples.
I don't know if that was the case. I mean, I do believe sometimes that is the case. I don't necessarily think that was the case with my line. And when I pledged, it was a lot of suspended chapters. It was a lot of, not having lines for years. Mm-hmm. So, but once again, we're talking about a different time. Right. We're talking about early, late 80s, early 90s. So it's a whole different time. But what I say is that's tradition that doesn't need to stay.
Gotcha.
And that's what I feel. You know, there's traditions that don't need to stay. I mean, when I was dean of pledges, and a lot of my pledges going to say, I had them exercising. I mean, that was punishment enough, right? You don't know your founders? Run a mile. And they were like, oh man, really? It's like, you know, there's different forms of teaching and being authoritative without it being physical abuse.
Yeah, I just feel like if it's college, it should be something more cerebral.
Well, I mean, there's just, it doesn't have to be physical abuse, period. And that's just my stance.
Now I gotta ask, you attended and you graduated Spelman.
So y'all heard it right there. She said she was paddled. And then she said she can't really talk about it beyond it. I told you I have cousins who were alphas, who are alphas who were paddled and branded. I know some Q dogs who were branded. Okay, they do anything, child, they do it for the cause, baby. I'm talking about they got their asses towed up with the paddle. I've seen the fucking paddle before. I was like, y'all get hit with this shit? That shit was like that long with the handle and it had holes in it. I remember. I was like, what the fuck? Alphas getting their asses tore the fuck up just to be able to walk around and say they are alpha. Okay, Alpha Phi Alpha. I saw that shit, y'all, and I was like, I ain't never pledging. I went to school. I was like, let me get my shit and get out of here. I don't need this. I don't need to be a part of no damn sorority. Hell no. Fuck that. And nothing against nobody that's in it. They say it's a brotherhood, it's a sisterhood, but the initiation shit you got to do to be in there, I'm good on that. Ain't no nigga gonna beat my ass. I ain't getting no past shit. I didn't even get paddles in school. My mom wouldn't allow that. You know, back in school, your parents had to sign a form saying that you could be paddled in school if you act a fool in school. Y'all remember that? My mom was like, no, the fuck you don't. You ain't signing that shit. If she act up, you better call me. So if I ain't get paddled in school, bitch, you damn sure ain't about to fucking paddle me to be in no group. I ain't do groups anyway. I still don't do fucking groups for that reason. Oh my God. So you guys already know about the young man who was punched in the chest and unalived by way of trying to be in a fraternity. And they've arrested since then 3 people who were in connection to said unaliving. Okay. They've already had his funeral, I think last week on the 14th, same day as Angie Stone's, because I covered it. It's sad. This has been going on for a long time. Of course, y'all know hazing. They've been stopped doing that. That's illegal now. But people are still doing it. That's why they was doing it in a hidden warehouse when they unalived this boy, and they changed his clothes to make it look like they were out playing basketball. And that's the story that they came up with that everybody was trying to go with. But of course, someone leaked the truth, and now everybody's ass is fucking arrested, and they should be. And this is not the only people that's doing this shit. It's people that's still hiding hazing at different universities, and that shit need to stop. So maybe we make an example out of the ones that we just caught in this most recent situation so that it sends a message to other people who feel like they can do this shit and get away with it. Hell no. I don't agree with that shit. I just don't. And again, it's nothing against anyone who's ever pledged and had to go through that type of initiation. Like, I'm just not into that shit. I'm not into physical abuse to be in something to say, hey, I'm a part of a brotherhood or a sisterhood. Like, yeah, no, I'm good on that. Okay. Don't nobody hit me on my ass but my man. And it's all in love. Okay. Period. I love the little love taps. I love it. But with a paddle, it's giving fuck no. Okay. I'm good on that. No, we're not into that. That's some crazy shit right there. But let's move on. Okay. Shout out to AJ Johnson. I love her. Y'all know that was Jody, honey. Jody, that was Jody mama, okay? I love her ass. I loved her in the movie. That was Jody mama. Jody, you put weed out here in my damn tomatoes. I love her in Baby Boy, okay? If y'all, child, she gonna make me go watch that damn movie today. I love damn Baby Boy. And she acted her ass off in there, okay? And they were about the same damn age almost, but she played the hell out of that role. Love her to pieces. Oh my God. All right, so let's get into Porsha, child. Still out here crashing out about Dennis. I said, Lord, child, he's just your baby daddy, girl. He just your baby daddy. He just your baby daddy. Girl, why is you crashing out over Dennis, the hot dog man with his chunky ass? Anyway, girl, So Porsha is still out here talking about Dennis, girl. Now they said the Porsha says that because people didn't want Drew back on the show, that she had her ready-made storyline with Dennis to stay on the show. So she's saying that Drew didn't have no fucking storyline this season. She really couldn't talk too much about Ralph because they're in the middle of a divorce. Ralph, as you guys may know if you're watching the show, Ralph, honey, stays downstairs. The judge ordered him to stay downstairs in like the basement part of their home. And Drew and the kids stay upstairs. So she can't really talk about what's going on between she and Ralph, which is her soon-to-be ex-husband. So now she's attached herself onto Dennis and saying, hey, Dennis is helping me get my music career off the ground. And I got to give it to Drew. Drew got a nice little voice on her. She got a nice little voice and, little thing going on over there. Her music sound really good, okay? No hate at all. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. She sound really good, all right? Now, here she writes her stuff. Kudos to you, sis. But Porsha feels a way that Drew is latching on to Dennis in order to have some relevancy on the show and to get more camera time. And she don't like it because she's saying, hey, we have an alliance. You my baby daddy, and we're in a great co-parenting space now. So why the fuck would you be over here hanging out so much with Drew, being seen on camera, and people got pictures of you and Drew hanging out outside of the studio. And I remember Shamia said that she saw them at some event and they were hand in hand, like they came there together, like on a date or some shit. Drew has denied all of that, but Porsha feels a way. She cried, as you guys saw on the show. I showed you guys the clip here as well. Porsha cried because she was like, why are you over there with Drew with this bitch? And you're supposed to be here for me and not her. And I was like, are we doing this? Like, how old are we? This shit is stupid. So let's get into what Porsha had to say, because she feel a way about Drew, honey. I guess maybe she don't want Drew on the show. I don't think she like Drew. But let's get into it, girl.
Drew, you know what, Drew? I don't know. Y'all know Drew. I think Drew, a lot of y'all didn't want Drew back on the show. So I think coming into this season, she had her ready-made storyline with Baby Daddy, and they knew I would react because who wouldn't? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody's doing something behind your back, like trying to film behind your back or whatever, you're going to have something to say. I mean, if I was filming with Ralph and she found out, she would be like, wait a minute, why didn't you just give me a heads up? So yes, if we're doing business together, she works for me with Go Naked. I just expect a courtesy call that you're going to start a whole nother storyline of filming with Dennis. If you're going to do a photo shoot that's beyond content online, if you're going to do a campaign shoot for Go Naked, you should tell the owner of the company. So, yeah, but Drew just does what she thinks she got to do to stay on the show. So I don't know. I'm not mad at her no more because it is what it is. It's like, okay, girl, you know what I mean? Like, I saw her the other day and it's like, hey, girl, like, you look good. You look so pretty. And like, that's that. Drew is going to be Drew. Yeah, Drew going to be Drew. Let Drew be Drew. Support her music. Shout out to Drew's new album. I think she got an album and a song out. Shout out to Shamia and her single. Y'all go pick up these girls' music and support them. Drew, you know what, Drew? I don't know. Y'all know Drew. I think
it's the fake support for me, because didn't Candy just come out and say that you and Shamia ain't really tight like that y'all doing that for the cameras? Let's get into it further, because Porsha responds to that as well. We got that. We got it, girl. We got it. Hold on. Candy blasted him, child. Candy was like, child, don't y'all fall for this fake ass shit between Shamia and Porsha, because they don't even speak to each other. They don't even hang with each other. They ain't even cool no more. And I feel like there's a little jealousy on Portia's part, because she's looking at Shamia's life, and that's supposed to be her life with Simon, and the shit didn't pan out. But Shamia's out here in a $9 million home. They don't purchase Kim Zolciak and Croy Bierman's $2.7 million home. I done told y'all. And they out here living their best life. Shamia's over there doing a whole tour in her home, child. She got a wing over here, wing over there, 2 elevators going up and down her home, child. They living lavish over there. She driving around in the new Rolls Royce truck and whatnot. She doing good. And she's talking about having another baby with her husband because they want to expand their family. And she's doing real good. She got her album going on. And people are like, oh, girl, we love Shamia. But they ain't giving Porsha that same, reverence. And I feel like she's a little jealous a little bit. So that's probably why they falling out. Because, like I said, Porsha came back with the understanding that she was going to be the star of Real Housewives of Atlanta this season. But Shamia is coming in and just stepping over hoes. And I love Shamia. Yeah, she's stepping over hoes this season. I was like, oh, yes, child, we love that. So continue stepping over hoes, because like I told y'all before, I want nobody checking for Shamia. Shamia was that girl who was the like supporting actress, if you will, on the show. She was the friend of. She came in as, that's how we got to know her. We were like, oh, that's Porsha. Who is that? Oh, that's a friend. Anyway, so Porsha, that's how we were when it was with Shamia. But now this season 16, baby, Shamia is coming in like, yeah, so what? This is my $9 million home, and this is my new car. This is my husband. This is my family. I got a new album. Like everything about her is just like this. That's called popping, girl. We love that about you, Shamia. I love Shamia. Got nothing negative to say about her. She's smart. She's a beautiful brown skinned girl. No homo. Okay, she doing her shit out here. She got a little nice little haircut and whatnot. She's doing the damn thing out here. Shamia has evolved, and Porsha is sitting over here like waiting for a divorce. She ain't doing no music. She's still fighting with Dennis. She waiting on Simon to see what Ice gonna do so she can do what she need to do with that. Like your life is like really dud right now, okay? And once your divorce is finalized, you got to move up out of that house and move back to your old house while Shamia's over here in her $9 million home with new furniture and balconies and shit. Oh, girl, the shade. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. Let's get into what Porsha had to say with her lies, child. So it said that Porsha Williams confirmed that she and Shamia are not as close as they used to be because certain expectations on the show was not met. And things turned on her without her knowing, okay? Says also Shamia did not send her the song to repost. Because y'all ain't cool like that. I wouldn't send you shit to repost either. You ain't my friend like that. The fuck? Anyway, let's get into it.
Any comment on Candy saying you don't like Shamia? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Candy said I didn't like Shamia. I think what Candy said was she doesn't believe we're as cool as we used to be. And yes, that's true. I mean, you know, it's when you come on the show and you have certain expectations, and then things seem to turn on you. Without you knowing, you know, that can change any relationship. So, but I don't think Candy.
Shamia has been really playing nice with you this season because I've been watching. Okay, when you were fussing out Drew, Shamia was pulling up receipts on her phone to support what you was fussing and cussing Drew's ass out about. So Shamia has really been there showing up on camera as like a friend, even though you haven't. For her birthday party, let's not forget you showed up purposely late when you were supposed to be the first bitch there. You should have been there before anybody got there, but you got there late, which was not a good look. And even the other girls in the cast were like, why the fuck Porsha getting here late? That's fine. That's supposed to be her friend. Oh, that's a nice car. Like you wasn't like overly happy like you should be for your friend because you had a little jealousy there. And everybody could see, I could feel that shit through the TV screen and I wasn't even there. So Shamia hasn't been giving you the stank face and acting like she hadn't even said anything negative about you. Candy is the person who put that situation out there that y'all are not cool like that because y'all been friends for years. But I feel like once Shamia's life changed for the better and yours didn't quite get over that hump, you started feeling a little way about that shit and you kind of pulled back from Shamia and she kind of saw it and she was like, I don't give a fuck. I got my husband over here, my family, my life is popping right now. You know, she'll get over the shit when she get over because ain't shit gonna change. But you want me to leave my husband, move out of my $9 million home so that your ass can not be over there mad? Girl, I ain't nobody doing that. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? And you got friends like that. Let me go ahead and address that shit. If you got friends like that that would rather always see you here when they here, they don't ever want you to do this shit right here, get the fuck away from them because everybody have a right to level up. Everybody got a right to level up and be somebody. And if you got friends who don't ever want to see you do that shit, you got to always stay beneath them. You got to always agree with what they're saying. You got to always be the plus one. Nah, Shamia said, not this season, bitch. You can have the check, bitch. I'll get the clout. Because next season, guess what? I might have your spot. You keep crying over Dennis. I'll keep leveling up. So season 17, bitch, you can have it. You can have the bigger check. Let me tell you, I just saw too where Andy Cohen said, oh, I love Shamia. He said, Shamia's got money. Shamia is doing the damn thing. I love her. When she was on Watch What Happens Live the other day, Andy Cohen said he loves himself some Shamia. So guess what? People that Andy love, he put them here. That's how Andy moved. So next season, we might be seeing Shamia do this right here over Porsha. And that shit really gonna help. That shit really gonna bother her. Because when Andy Cohen, look how much shit that Nene got away with him and when her and Andy Cohen were cool. Nene was Andy Cohen's girl. He loved himself some damn Nene. It didn't get, Nene could cuss everybody out. Nene could get into fights. Nene could do shit that other people in the cast could not do because she was a favorite of Andy Cohen until she filed that fucking lawsuit against Bravo and the powers that be. All right. When they fell out, then he was like, okay, I got to get somebody else. So he moved Candy up in that spot. Now that Candy's left the show, Porsha is back. Okay. And she's getting the bigger check. But she's also upset. And Porsha is that type of person that seems like she don't like people to do better than her, have more than her, get more clout than her, because she feels like I'm the star. And that's a very selfish way to be. If that's your friend, you should congratulate her. I love to see my friends do well. They call me like, come here, girl. I just closed on my new house. Girl, what? When are you having a party? Because I'm coming. I'm bringing something. Girl, when you having a party? I'm coming. Congratulations. Girl, do that shit. That'd be me. Okay. What I'm mad for? What I'm jealous for? No, never. You got a new car? Girl. When I got my new car, my friends were like, girl, you did that shit, girl. That shit. They weren't like, yeah, that bitch thinks she wore that. Nah. My friends be like that too. When I do some shit, that's how it's supposed to be. When you start, it's when you start pulling back from your friend and acting distant and acting like you can't speak and acting all stank. When you start leveling up and doing some good stuff, get away from them hoes. Them some fake ass friends. I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. Stay far away from me if you act that way. As soon as I spot it, because I told you I'm about energies. As soon as I spot that negative energy, I'm gonna fall back from you. I'm probably gonna block your number. If you see me out in these streets, I'm gonna be on my Cardi B. Do not speak. Nah. I don't do that fake shit. I don't do it. I don't like this with Porsha though. Let's continue.
He said anything like that. Y'all don't be trying to stir stuff up now, because you know how y'all do. Y'all like free tea. Y'all gotta watch the show. So why didn't I post Shamia's song? Dang, y'all, good grief. Well, she didn't send it to me to post. I guess Shamia sent it to everybody, but she didn't send it to me, so I didn't have it to post. Any comment on Candy saying you don't like Shamia? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if Candy said I didn't like Shamia. I think what Candy said was she doesn't believe we're as cool as we used to be. And yes, that's true. I mean, it's when you come on the show and you have certain expectations, and then things seem to turn on you. Without you knowing, that can change any relationship. So, but
you should get over yourself. You did the same shit to Nene. You were cool with Nene until you found out Nene was gonna be on the Upshaws with you. Then you played that whole victim shit of, I don't want to be on the show anymore. Why? Because Nene has a bigger personality than you. Nene was probably gonna outshine you on the show because Nene is still much so liked out here in these damn streets. So you made up a whole mess about you didn't want to film with Nene and because she was with Simon. It wasn't that. I feel like you didn't want Nene to film with you on the Upshaws over there on Netflix, okay, with Mike Epps and them, okay? You didn't want Nene on there because Nene has a very big personality and she's still much so liked and missed. And you felt like you were going to be looked over because they were going to be looking at Nene. That's all that was. Nene been hanging out with Simon and them. You had a problem with it when you were with Simon. So all of a sudden that you ain't with Simon no more, you have a huge problem with Nene, and now you fighting with Nene. You and Nene going back and forth. She say some shit, you say some shit. So all of a sudden, I don't want to be on there. I don't want to film with her because, she's so problematic. No, you're problematic. Nene is the one that kept you on Real Housewives of Atlanta when they wanted to fire your ass for running through an alley and fighting somebody. When you put your hands on Kenya Moore, they were ready to fire your ass, and Nene stood up for you and spoke up for you. You forgot about that? Yeah, the same person you say you don't want to film with because she's problematic. The same person who spoke up for you. When they were tearing your ass up seasons ago on the show, Nene was like a big sister to you and let you cry on her shoulder and told the other girls, bitch, y'all fall back. It's too much. That was Nene. that was Nene that did that. But it's so convenient that you always falling out with people that you feel have a bigger personality and got more shit going on than you. Porsha. We got to call that shit what it is. That's what it is. That jealousy is a little jealousy and intimidation. It's giving that. You intimidated by Shamia now. You intimidated by Nene. Nene's presence alone. She has a very big presence. Y'all know she do. So being on the same show with her, she gonna outshine you. Because people are looking at Nene to see what she's gonna say and do. Now they might look at your response, but they still checking over here where Nene is because it's motherfucking Nene. And that's just what it was. And she's very much so, and when I say she, I mean Porsha. Porsha is very nervous about Shamia being in the position that she's in because she see all the love and adoration that Shamia is getting this season, and she don't like that shit. The expectation, what was the expectation? That you were going to be up here and that you were going to be the star, and now Shamia is not playing along and letting you get that clout and let you sit on that throne. She is standing beside that throne like, bitch, I need you to stand up right quick because I need to sit here. Because they like me a little bit more than you. It's okay for her to stand beside you while you sitting on the throne. But God forbid, girl, if you got to go pee and you come back and she's sitting in your seat. Damn, girl. Y'all know people like that. Oh, you can stand by the throne. If I got to go pee now, don't sit in my seat. That's what Porsha give. Bitch, she about to be in your seat next season. Shamia done kicked the fucking door down and she is walking heavy on them Real Housewives of Atlanta streets. And I'm here for it. Ha! I love it. You ain't got shit going on. You got no man. Well, you do, but you don't. You ain't gonna have no house. Okay. Simon trying to take your Rolls Royce back. You get ready to be moving back to your old house with your mama. Mm-hmm. That old house that you bought over there. That you moved out of to go stay with Simon, you're going to lose everything. Meanwhile, Shamia over there buying houses, living in houses, $9 million to be exact. Oh, okay. Expanding her family, all the things that you want to do. Life sucks, girl. Move on, child. We don't want to hear no more. I love it. I'm sitting back looking at this shit like, oh, yeah, I love it. Let's move on. My petty side, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what's wrong with you, Porsha. I just read you down. And everything I said, I know it's facts. You a hating ass bitch. Get over it, girl. Hating ass bitch. It's room for everybody. Okay? Get your shit together. Stop running out here marrying Africans thinking that that's going to be your level up, bitch. And focus on what you got going on. See, you focus too much of your level up on Simon and what he had. Girl, bye. Anywho and anyway. Let's get on to this other topic today. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, child, the one that don't never finish no cases out here, him, reacts to administration ending segregated facilities ban in federal contracts, okay? Mm-hmm. While segregation is still illegal, this change sends a clear message, okay? Y'all remember these old signs, child, whites only and all that shit. So it said the waiting room for colored only. I don't like that word colored. The fuck is a colored? Anyway, I couldn't have been back then, baby. They'd have beat my ass. Well, not beat my ass. I'd have fought back. But yeah, child, they wouldn't have liked me back then because the way my mouth is, nah. So y'all remember how that shit used to be back then, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for not letting me be born in them times. Because Lord, they would have probably lynched my ass. But anyway, Lord, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. All right. So they say here, says make America great again or taking America back. Says that's the real question on everybody's mind right now. Says that folks are out here trying to piece together what the Trump administration's real agenda is, and their latest move got people raising eyebrows, clenching fists, and asking, what era are we living in? Is Trump trying to single-handedly creep this segregated bullshit back into America? Let's say it that way. Like, what's going on here? Because I really hope don't know Karens be running around here and running to me talking about some colored shit. Okay. Because, bitch, mashed potatoes is for people who don't have no fucking teeth. I'm going to say it that way. You want to eat mashed potatoes for the rest of your life? Be my guest. Don't come up on that Trump shit talking about some colored. The fuck? We free now, bitch. The only cotton I got is in my fucking shirt that's in my drawer. I ain't picked that shit. You better believe that. Okay. That N-word to get you snatched up, act up, get snatched up on some city girl shit. I hope Trump ain't trying to spin the block back on that bullshit. There's gonna be a whole lot of singing and flower bringing, bitch. Okay, just to let you know. So the Trump administration just quietly, honey, made a move that's shaking up the federal space. According to a report by Reuters, says that the administration moved a clause that explicitly banned segregated facilities in federal contracts. Says that, yeah, you heard right. Says that we're talking about separate waiting rooms, restaurants, and even drinking fountains being fair game again in government contractor spaces. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Now, reaction to the memo said the civil rights attorney, Ben Crump, did not hold back. He said that while segregation is still illegal, that this change sends a clear message. Okay, it does. Why would this even be a topic of discussion is my question. Why are we still showing whites only and colored only waiting room pictures from back then? What's the agenda is my fucking question. Okay, what's the agenda? Why is this being addressed? Why is this even being fucking talked about? Like, who's entertaining these ideas is my question. Says, and we will not be singing, we shall not. Now, I ain't marching no fucking where, but to my closet. Okay. Yeah. For YouTube's sake. I ain't marching nowhere. Nah, I ain't marching. And I ain't saying, y'all, I see y'all putting it in, we ain't singing no we shall overcome. And we damn sure motherfucking ain't turning no other cheek. I ain't being disrespected by no one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't that saved. Try it if you want to. Try it if you want to. Try to bring that shit back. I ain't getting in nobody's fields. Okay. I wish the fuck I would go in my favorite restaurant. And they tell me you can't sit here. This is whites only. Okay. Try that shit if y'all want this. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, child, I'm gonna have to get saved again. That's what I do know. The Lord gonna have to come back in here again, huh, child? Grandma, you're gonna have to put some more oil in my eye because I'm gonna act the fool. I'm gonna just let you know right now. Go and get your prayer oil, honey. Dip that finger on back in there, baby. Because it's going down. I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you because some of these people out here be loose-lipped with the N-word a little bit. And now they seeing this shit and they're getting a little more comfortable. Trump. You gonna get somebody bangs toe out in here. That's what's gonna happen. The fuck? I'm not walking in nobody's back door. My ancestors went through that shit so that I can walk through the front door and be respected as a black woman, a black queen. Okay? I can go in the bank now. I can vote now. All the things that black people could not do back then, I hope Trump ain't trying to spin the block on no segregated bullshit. I'm raising a black son. Okay? Like, what you want to trade? You want to start trading people then too? Like they used to do back then? He needs to be impeached because when I tell y'all the shit that he should be focused on, this country has so many things that need to be addressed, and this motherfucker is going back to slavery shit. That is what's on his agenda. Segregation, nigga? Okay. If that's what we got to do. Y'all know that shit mean. Let the games begin, okay? Let the games begin, okay? That's all I know, honey. That's all I know. Don't pull up on me on no F-150 talking about some, okay? Go ahead, because y'all know them good old boys me pulling up in them F-150s talking that shit with them big tires on the back. Okay. 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 Don't let that N-word slip out. Don't let it. Don't let it. Okay? Don't let it. We out here talking about Trump said, I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck about that. Right. Fuck around and find out. Yes, honey. I'm trying to hold back. Shell said Project 20. Yes, child. Ooh, Lord. Baby, the block gonna be hot, baby. The block gonna be hot. I hope they ain't about to start that shit again. When I see stuff like this, see, this how y'all know. Grandma say, honey, when you see stuff like this, know that the time ain't long. That means the Lord is surely to come when you see stuff like this, honey. I ain't trying to preach to nobody. Okay? Ooh, child. Don't come knocking on my fucking door on this shit here. We got some cotton that need to be picked 3 miles up. We got the van out here. Get in the van. Fuck. Wait right here. Okay? Wait right here. I ain't picking shit. Okay? Who gonna check me, boo? What's Sheree at? Sheree, let me use your shit right quick. Who gonna check me, boo? Okay? Who gonna check me? Shit. Fuck out of here. I'm an insubordinate. I'm gonna be one of them insubordinate slaves. The fuck you talking about? That be me talking. That's me talking to the master. Fuck you mean? I'm gonna be the most insubordinate one. Okay? Yeah. We fight back. This one gonna fight back. Okay? I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm on. Bring that shit back if you want to. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, Trump, don't get nobody fucked up out here. I'm just saying. Y'all do too much. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. All right? Shit, I'm still mad my ancestors went through that shit. Y'all trying to spin the block and put that shit on me? Ooh, baby. Chef said that you can use it, said she don't own it. Thank you, Chef. But I gotta give credit where credit due, because people always say, you know. Child, unless that shit is copyrighted, miss me with that bullshit. It's called fair use. Okay? If there's a share button, bitch, I'm going to share. If I go to Facebook and I see where it says share, that means they want you to share that shit. Okay? So fair use is topics. Why do people get so out of whack about that shit? Share, honey, share. As long as you give them credit, see, neighborhood talk, shout out to y'all. I'm sharing the fucking topic. That's what it's there for. Talk about that shit. Okay? Let's get off that cigarette, because that shit about to make me mad. I should have known when I picked that topic, but we got to make people aware, okay? Because some of us are not woke. Some of us are not woke. I need y'all to wake up, black people. We free, but the motherfuckers that's in office are trying to make us unfree. And I know that's not a word. Unfree is not a word. When you see shit like this, this is when you got to start getting your shit together, okay? For real, for real. And I keep talking about this, all right? Get y'all money situation straight, because there's some shit coming that we don't fully know about. And if you don't have your stuff together, you're going to be caught out there. I promise you. It's something coming. And I have a really bad feeling, a weird feeling that there's something that's cooking up that's coming. And if you don't have your stuff together, I'm just telling you. I already told y'all. We are headed full speed ahead toward the mark of the beast. We already know that's coming. That's biblical. Okay. But there's something else that's coming that Trump is trying to do. And you know that they never tell us what they're doing until it's too late. Like how long, and I told y'all before, how long did they know about coronavirus before they actually said something? People were silently dropping like flies with coronavirus being here, being affected by that shit. Like they didn't tell us to go out and get masked until probably 500,000 people was here no more. That's the way they be moving out here. And that's the shit that makes me mad. The government knows shit, but they don't tell us because they don't want to scare us. They don't want to shock us. So they sit on that information, and it be pertinent information that we need to know. But there's some shit coming. I keep saying, do you think that it's normal that planes are fucking falling out of the sky? You don't think they know what that shit is about? Hello? Do y'all not think that the government know what's really going on with these fucking planes in 2025 just suddenly falling out of the sky? Every time a motherfucker take off, boom. Y'all don't think they know that something is really going on here? They just not telling us. But they still letting people go to the fucking airport and board these planes, and then they get on the news. Yeah, there's another one. Y'all knew that shit was about to happen. I'm telling you. That's not normal. We've never had that many plane crashes. We've never had that many plane crashes happen back to back. We're what, 21 now? I just talked about one in North Carolina the other day. That's like 21, 22 in just March of 20. March 20th of 2025. There's something going on. Y'all better get woke. I'm telling you. Get woke. Check your shit. Make sure you straight out here. Make sure your anchor is going to the bottom. I'm telling you. People always think it's a joke. People, and for those of you that are procrastinators, don't say I didn't tell you. Because you got people who wait till the last minute. They sit back to see how shit gonna pan out, and then they try to react. This is the time to do it now. When you start seeing things that's uncouth, that's crazy, that's happening, this is not a haphazard event that you're seeing 4 colored signs. You better listen. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just telling you, please be woke. When you start seeing weird stuff like this happening, planes falling, 4 colored signs being mentioned, that shit was in the 1930s or so. We in 2025. Why is that a topic of discussion? Why is that a topic of discussion? Everybody want to go out of space now. Why? I ain't going. Weird shit is going on around us, and people are just out here just all willing, like, hoo, just whistling Dixie out this bitch. And nobody is alarmed. Why ain't nobody alarmed? Y'all don't see this shit happening. I pay attention. I pay very good attention. When I see weird shit, I be like, reel it in. Lord, it's me and the Lord, honey. I pray anyway every morning. That's my morning ritual. I get up before my feet hit the floor. Thank you, God. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for the activity of my limbs. I'm in thank you mode. It ain't about me asking for something, because people are always into that. People need to learn how to pray. Let me be a little biblical. I ain't even want to go there. When you're praying, it's not all about asking for something. You get more from God when you thank him, when you reverence him. Okay? Let me teach y'all something right quick. If you don't ever want to be broke in your life, stop panhandling God. Because people always connect God with things that they can get or blessings. It's not about that. That's going to come anyway, because he said he will not withhold any good thing from you. But what are you giving him? As soon as my eyes open in the morning and before my feet hit the floor, I'm in thank you mode. Thank you for my husband. Thank you for my life. Thank you for the things that you've given me. Thank you for my home. Thank you for, I'm in thank you mode. So that if and when I get into a situation, before I can crack my lips to even tell him, which he would know anyway, he got me. You know why? Because I put some thank yous in the vault. Let me talk to somebody right quick. Put some thank yous in the vault and stop always asking for stuff. Okay? Can I help somebody right quick? Stop always asking for stuff when you pray, and turn your asking into thank yous. That's how you get further. Givers and people who always say thank you be blessed the most. Okay? Period. Do I ever ask y'all for cash apps? Do I ever ask you for super stickers? Have I ever asked y'all for a dime on my channel? You know why? Because I wake up and say thank you. Thank you, God, for my health. Thank you, God, for my haters. You know why? Because they make me strong. You're looking at a strong woman right now on this screen. From all the things that I've been through in my life, I shouldn't even be here. I've been in shootouts. Y'all know that? I think I told y'all that before. Laying on the ground in my good clothes and my good shoes. Shootouts. From being around dangerous motherfuckers that I called my nigga and friends. And God spared my life for a reason. So when I wake up in the morning, thank you. Not God, I want a new car. Not God, I want this or I want that. I want more money or nah. The person I pray to is the giver of all things. He's not going to withhold that from me. But what he wants to hear from me is at some point in time, thank you. Because sometimes we get so complacent and we forget to say thank you. I can't stand a person who continuously get things. If I'm constantly blessing you or giving you things or helping you and you never say thank you, I'd be like, they don't appreciate nothing. Right? They don't appreciate nothing. You don't think God feels the same way? That he continuously wake you up every morning and you get up just like, oh, he's supposed to. People pass away in their sleep all the time in the greatest health. Okay? People pass away in the greatest health. It's called natural causes, okay? Not that I don't want to laugh about it, but I'm just saying. So for the more reason, that's the more reason for you to always make a habit of doing that. I love to be a blessing for people. I love to give. I do. And for that reason alone, I don't want for anything, y'all. I promise you. When I look at my bank account, I'm good because I always say thank you. That's my morning ritual. And I will continue to do it. My grandmother taught me that. Stop always asking for stuff and turn your asking into thank you. And you get so much further. I sleep well at night. I ain't worrying about no bills because I say thank you. Okay? So I'm trying to tell y'all. Ooh, Lord, that thing. Oh, I felt that. I'm just trying to tell you. People get so complacent. And it goes back to what I was just saying. There's something weird happening in the atmosphere. You guys, with the planes falling, I just sit back and I look at this stuff. When I read this stuff in posts, I'll be like, this ain't normal. What is going on? What is going on? The government is sitting on information that we need to know about. But I don't need the government to tell me anything when I can speak directly to the source. If you have a very good prayer life, you can pray and God will reveal certain things to you. That's why I said something was given to me that something is going on. So when I feel like that, then I get on here and I laugh and I joke. But I have really started tightening up on my prayer life after seeing a lot of stuff going on that's weird, that's just going on, that you don't understand. When you don't understand certain things and they're not clear to you, that's when you really need to start talking to the source. I don't need Trump to do any type of press conference to tell me anything because they're not going to tell you the truth anyway. We didn't know the truth about coronavirus for a very long time. I worked from home during coronavirus for 4 years straight. 4 years. That was the most dangerous, we call it disease, whatever. Because it took a lot of, over millions of people. One of my classmates died from that shit. And I was just like, yo, that scared the shit out of me. And I'm a germaphobe anyway. So, bitch, I'm at a grocery store with gloves on, mask on. My son was the same. When he would come with me, put these gloves on. I ain't play around because I was like, I don't know what this is. They told us it's dangerous. We're seeing people pass away. I'm not playing with it. I'm not playing with it. I'm telling you, something is coming. And if you want to sit here and procrastinate and play around and not take this shit serious, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. My prayer is thank you and God cover me. For whatever is coming, I don't know what it is, but build a hedge of protection around me and mine. And thank you. That's it. He gonna take care of it. I don't have to ask him for anything. I don't want for any. I don't need for anything. Because I got enough thank yous stacked up right now. Okay. But let's get off track. Ooh, I had to tell somebody that because some of y'all just don't understand. Stop always asking for stuff. Stop panhandling God. Stop always asking, well, God, I want a new car. God, thank you for it. Lord, I just know you're going to put some money in my bank. Lord. Stop all that, y'all, please. It's not about that. Some of y'all so materialistic. It is so far beyond that. It is so far. The fact that you just woke up is the biggest blessing ever. That means that you have another opportunity to do something great. To be something, to build something, to start something, to help somebody, like whatever the case may be. So don't always make it about monetary stuff when it comes to God, because then it's like you pimping God a little bit. And always make a habit of saying thank you. Some of y'all don't never say thank you, and that's selfish as hell. It's very selfish. Okay. So that's just a little lesson for you guys. All right. People always like to say, oh, you broke. Never broke. I don't even tell my business. I ain't even gonna do it. When I look around and I look at myself, I'll be like, ooh, thank you, God. Thank you. I'm telling you, I wasn't even supposed to be alive. When I think about that, I was not supposed to be alive. From the pow-pows at a club that I was at on the ground from an 18-wheeler slamming in the back of my mama's car when I was 7 years old. I think I talked to y'all about this before. And I was just like, wow, like I really supposed to be here. Because I was not going to be here. When I think about all the stuff that I went through, y'all, it's so crazy. An 18-wheeler slammed into the back of my mom's car. I think I told y'all about this. I was laying in the back seat where the 18-wheeler hit. Car was crushed like a fucking can. Who got out of the back of the car without a scratch on them? My mama had glass in her eyes. She would cut up. They had to take her to the emergency room. I was fine. They took me to just to check on me. I didn't have a scratch on me. And I was laying down in the back seat of that car when that boom, when it hit my mom in the back. Me, right here. I was 7 years old. I'll never forget it. Never forget it. I'm sitting right here talking to y'all right now. Not a scratch on me. And the paramedic said if she would have been sitting up in the back seat, she would have been decapitated because of the way the car, like the back of the car was folded down. Had I been woke, sitting in the back seat, looking around, my head would have been tore off. I would have been gone. I was like, wow. I was laying down in that back seat, like in here, sleep. That's what saved me, because I was asleep. Had I been woke, sitting up, boom, I'd have been gone. So I was like, okay, yeah. That's why I wake up every morning. Thank you, God. Okay, thank you. I was supposed to be here, honey. Them pow-pows that other people got that I've seen, that was not meant for me. Wrong place, wrong time. So, hey, that's my testimony, child. Let's move on, though. Child, oh, I ain't trying to have church in here, but thank you. That's my prayer, all right? So that's why I'm not so high-strung on all of the other things that I see going on, like on YouTube and stuff like that. Stuff don't really bother me, because when you know where you come from and you know where you're going, like you don't allow those small things like that to deter you. I don't allow stuff like that. I told y'all that, like, God really changed me, my attitude and how I used to be. I was very hard, but he softened me up a little bit. And I'm glad he did, because I don't think my husband would have looked at my ass a first or second time, because I was just like this. But he softened me down some, and I'm just like, oh, I'm a different person. And yeah, I love that. I like this new me. The other me, I would probably be in jail or dead. But yes, let's move on though. All right. So Toya, honey, Toya Carter, y'all know who she is. She rushes to answer a question on whether Lil Wayne would be interested in rekindling if she actually divorced her husband. I can't even believe she was married to him, to be honest with you. But y'all know that's Dejanay's dad, child, Lil Wayne. Shout out to Lil Wayne. I like Lil Wayne. So she had an interview with Carlos King, apparently, and let's get into what was said.
Right, but and this is no shade to anybody, and we're having a real conversation. At the end of the day, if you told Wayne today, I'm divorcing, God forbid, and let's do this, he will say yes. That's the gag.
Anyway,
right, but and this is no shade to anybody, and we're having a real conversation. At the end of the day, if you told Wayne today, I'm divorcing, God forbid, and let's do this, he will say yes. That's the gag.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
right, but
why are you even entertaining that? Like, if your husband left you, you gonna make, so do you still have like some type of love for Lil Wayne? Because y'all know she was married to him at one point, and he couldn't stop being with other women, so she was like, yeah, I don't need this no more. All right, but she did get a gift from that, which was Ray Janae. And Lil Wayne has taken care of her very well. She lives a very plush lifestyle, and she's now married to her new husband, and she has a new child by her husband. And I do watch their reality show. What is it called? Toya and something. I forget. But anyway, I watch it. Pretty good reality show with her and her family. Okay, for those of you that don't watch it. But it's weird that she's still blushing, and whenever she's asked about Lil Wayne, like she still has maybe like a special place in her heart for him. I don't know what y'all think. I didn't get to see this entire interview because I can't hardly take Carlos King like that, his voice totally annoys me. So I really have to be in the mood to listen to something that long with Carlos. And when I cover his Messy Monday stuff, I try to skip to the part that I really want to hear because he sends me. But it's weird that she's still like when somebody mentioned Lil Wayne to her, because she has a pretty nice looking husband now and he's doing well and their show is doing well and their daughter is beautiful. So I don't know what y'all think. I can't see her being back with Lil Wayne after all of that. Okay. But shout out to Wayne, shout out to Toya, and bye, Carlos. I don't got nothing for you. But moving on. Prayers go up, honey. Prayers for Leandria. And Leandria still cannot get it together, honey. We done talked about Leandria. She is sitting on 2 public intoxication. That's what she was arrested for, not DUIs. Public intoxication, because she can't stop damn drinking and cussing people out. Like, girl, you are of the cloth now. She can't seem to get it together. So she's seen in a drunken video once again, you guys, and people are saying they're very, very concerned about Leandria. All right. So they said that she just recently went to like rehab or something after being arrested the second time for public intoxication. They said she was outside somewhere in North Carolina where she was seen like toe back drunk and was cussing people out loud and very belligerent. So now she is seen here in this video. Shout out to the North Carolina beat, where she is like just saying some random stuff, and you can tell she is like literally gone. I don't know how much she drank here, but she is like, I don't know if that Don Julio child, but she gone. She is gone. She's talking about James Moore. He ain't even here no more. She's saying that she rocks with James Moore. James Moore is not here. How you rocking with him is beyond me. I don't know. How you rocking with people who are no longer here on earth? I don't know, girl. But let's get into it.
Just in case. I rep James Moore. Just in case. Just in case.
Learning everything.
I rep James Moore. Just in case. Just in case.
I'll be the laugh. Y'all, she is slurring. Y'all not hear her slurring. Just slurring because she like that. I'm like, girl, I rocks with James Moore. Girl, no, you don't. She don't hear with no wig, your eyebrows looking crazy. Girl, Leandria, I need you to get it together, baby. You have a lot of people that's seriously trying to pray for you to pull you through this, girl. Put the alcohol down. You can't be up here preaching and singing the good word. You got a good, strong voice. I love Leandra. She has a beautiful voice, but she got a problem. Okay, she be smoking on the trees and stuff too. I be seeing that. Like, that's not Christ-like, girl. Like, you gotta pick one, okay? Because that's not a good look. I told y'all Marvin Winans already called her out before about her antics, and she cussed him slam out. I was like, girl, that's Marvin Winans. How you cussing out Marvin? But yeah, she is doing a lot, y'all. She be out here getting drunk, and she's smoking on the trees out here, and some cigarettes too. She smoked real bad cigarettes too. I saw that too, child. She liked it on this shit here. And just cussing folk out publicly, but then you be in church and just singing down, and people be like, but you were just drunk right there. So it's kind of hard for people to kind of like sit under her and listen to her and take her serious when she's up trying to like minister in church. When she's on these antics right here, like drunk on public, public platforms, drunk and carrying on like she's doing. Like, girl, you really need to get some help, Leandria, for you drink yourself to death up over there, girl. It's serious at this point. Like, it's really not funny no more. And people be laughing in these damn videos, as you guys can see people putting up praying hands in the comments here. Another person says that we should be supporting her and not tearing her down. Says that when she needs us the most. Well, I don't think people are tearing her down. I think people are like, girl, okay, we love her too. I love her down too. She's a great artist, but she needs some help. I think she needs to take a step back from performing a little bit and maybe focus more so on her sobriety, because, girl, a lot of that drinking ain't good. You're going to be gonna have cirrhosis of the liver and all that out here. Like, that's not good. I don't know why she's drinking. Are you depressed? Like, what is it? Are you depressed? Is that why you're drinking so much and in this state so much, girl? Like, oh, it's sad. Like, she literally is crashing out bad. And I feel like if she had enough people around her to tell her the truth, maybe they don't want to get cussed out. But hey, if she had some friends and not yes men around her to tell her the truth, like, girl, this ain't it. You looking bad out here in these streets. Like, get it together. Like, you on here with your lips white. Okay, no wig on, eyes all squinched up, and you slurring your speech, you gone. Play it one more time. This Leandra Johnson. Damn.
I rep James Moore.
Girl.
Just in case. Just in case. I rep James Moore. Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case, girl, please get it together because we love you, Leandra. Okay, we do, girl, but you crashing our bad sis. All right. Shout out to Candy Burrs. All right, she was mentioned earlier in our topics. Well, shout out to her because she stay doing big things. Candy is, if Candy don't do nothing else, she gonna have a business. She gonna have some business opportunities. Candy stay about the bag. Okay. She might not sing too good or whatnot. She got that Billy Goat in her throat, but baby Candy is gonna always stay in business mode, and I like that about her. She's very business minded. She's smart in business as well, and she got coins coming from different directions, and I like people like that. Okay, and that's Candy Burrs. So let's get into Candy as she talks about what she's got going on. Candy says that she announces a new developmental deal with NBC. I'm sorry, Universal, following Real Housewives of Atlanta exit. Says that she's currently working on a new show. Okay, I heard she signed a new girls group too. I heard the other day. She said we don't have a lot of girl groups out there because it's kind of expensive in the industry to have girl groups now, because it's, you know, if it's 4 or 5 girls in the group, so everything is times 5. You got to get makeup done. You got to pay times 5. You know, just get paid. You're going on tour. You got to split it 5 ways. So she said, hey, I got a girl group that I'm, you know, pushing to get ready to put out now. So she's working on that, and now she has a new developmental deal with NBC Universal. That's big. You know, nice little bag from that. But let's get into Candy, honey, talking about that.
I'm not one of those people. I'm not trying to tell people they shouldn't watch the show because I'm not on the show. It was my choice to leave the show. They didn't do me dirty. They didn't do me wrong. Matter of fact, I have a great relationship with NBCU. They actually gave me a development deal with me and Todd. We have a deal with the network to produce shows. Right now, we're developing a show for the network. Not that we're on, but that we are casting with other people on it. So I will have to say that Bravo has always treated me good. I'm not one of those people. I'm not trying to tell people they shouldn't watch the show because I'm not on the show. It was my choice.
So she like, look, I ain't trying to tell y'all not to watch the show because I ain't on there, but just know, hey, you support them still, and support me too, because I'm still out here moving and shaking and doing things. Just because I'm not on Real Housewives of Atlanta don't mean that my life is stopped and I'm still not out here creating, you know, business deals and stuff like that in order to keep, you know, Candy is getting a good legacy for her kids to be left behind. Her kids are gonna be super straight if something ever happens to her. Okay. And I like that she's doing a joint thing with Todd. Okay. She and Todd are creating business. They got Blaze Restaurant. They got 2 OLG restaurants. So they're doing well for themselves, including some other things. Of course, you know, Candy, she writes music for other artists. She got Grammys from that as well. So she's doing well for herself. And now she has a new girl group out. She has her store tags. She's doing well. Candy is doing well for herself. It's like everything that she touches, it does well. Now she has a few issues over there with Blaze Restaurant, I think from the rent or something like that not being paid. I don't know, Candy. Hopefully she's taking care of that already, because I know she got the money. She got the bag. You know, maybe it's just an overlook with her people who's supposed to handle it. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Candy is that girl. Y'all say what you want to about Candy. Candy is that girl when it comes to business. You can't even talk about her on that. Okay. Her money is very, very long. All right. She's been in the business for a very long time, since she was a child, and she's grown up to be the businesswoman that she is. And I respect her for that. Okay. So shout out to Candy Burrs on that. Says the Candy Burrs is opening up about her next chapter after leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta. The former peach holder shared that her exit from Bravo series was her decision, adding that she wasn't done dirty or treated wrong. Says, in fact, Candy reveals that she and her husband, Todd Tucker, have secured a developmental deal with NBC Universal. She also confirmed that they're already working on a new reality show, okay, though she won't be starring in it. Says that Candy also made it clear that Bravo has always treated her well despite her departure from the show. Yeah, Andy does like her too. So Andy still has a relationship with Candy as well. And I remember he told her that anytime she wants to come back to the show, that she's more than welcome to do so. So the door is open. But of course, you guys know Phaedra is there, and she's already said she does not wish to film with Phaedra. So if Phaedra leaves the show, then she she might come back. But she's letting everybody know I ain't pressed to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta because I got this over here too. So we'll see. Maybe the reality show may have something to do with her new girl group. That might be how she's going to present them. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. I'll check it out and see what's going to be going on with it. And hopefully it'll be good. All right. Moving on from Candy, honey. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Candy because she stayed doing the damn thing. All right. So yeah, that's my last topic too. Let me make sure I ain't have none of my emails that I need to talk about. Did I miss something? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's my show. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed it this morning. We try to give you guys a lot of great topics so that you guys can get a nice laugh in the gas. Child, who even knew I was gonna be telling y'all about God today? I ain't even know. That won't even on my show. But hopefully you guys got some news that you could use. You guys learned something today, and please don't forget to hit the like button. All right, because that is free. Okay, as I told y'all, I don't be asking y'all for no money over here, and ain't nothing against nobody to do. But the only thing I ask y'all for is the like button, and that's free, totally free. Go check your account once you hit the like button, girl. Ain't nothing coming out. Okay, but love y'all down. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and do my thank yous to my mods, Belle Wilson, KBR Tyra, and Scorpion Miss, and of course my backup mods, Rose Armstead and Truth TV Podcast. Thank y'all so much for doing an awesome job. Thank you to the content creators, Truth TV Podcast. Thank you, Chef Don for stopping by. Sunny Days. Thank you for being here. Deary Talk Show, Messy Hoes ATL, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles. Love seeing her and mods. Can you please let me know if I missed any content creators that may have stopped by to support, so that we can give them some shout outs as well. Okay. Give y'all a few minutes to go ahead and post it. Of course, shout out to all my Caramelians watching. Okay. For those of you in the chat and in the bushes. All right. Let me know, mods, did I miss any content creators that may have stopped through? Because y'all know when I'm talking, I do not look at the chat. Corey ready to dance. He like, yeah, no, we don't care. Corey like, nope, roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, let's get into it. All right, well, nothing else, child. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient,